Here's a quick playthrough guide for the new treasure map vs Bege. This playthrough run does not include the Intrusion battle because Bandai decided to not give us 200 stamina to start off this time, and I am not about to gem just to showcase the Intrusion battle. For the full explanation of my Intrusion team, but also more replacement options for the rest of the teams and generally team building ideas, check the preparation guide, a link for which will be in the description and the pinned comment. Versus Duval, I optimized the team a bit. I am going to use April Fool's Nami or Sanji in the body of Nami, the swapped body unit, as captain to start off the quest, and then 5+ Garp, the Kizuna unit, as a friend captain and as a sub. So in the final stage we activate Treasure Map Film Red Chopper to remove Special Bind and also Burn, and then we need a Luffy support on Garp. Any Luffy support works, we activate Garp, we reduce the defensive effects, and we can make him captain so he does more damage. He will also provide us with a color affinity boost. Then we activate our other Garp special to completely remove the defensive effects, and then every other unit to essentially increase our damage. Sanji gives us a 4-turn orb boost, then Nami can give us a full board of matching slots, then Franky will damage the enemy and also give us a 2-turn chainlock. Both Sanji's orb boost and Franky's chainlock will carry over to the next turn, so after Duval's defeat, which will happen with ease for the first time, then he will revive. You can super easily survive the damage even with Nami's self HP cut. To be even more certain, Sanji's end of turn healing helps, or you can just consume some RCV slots. Duval revives at 1.5 million HP, which does not scale, so with Nami captain and unfavorable slots, only a matching slot on Sanji because of his sailor ability, we can super easily clear. Versus Law, we are going to use Bartolomeo and Cavendish as captain, but you need to have your Treasure Map Fujitora, the last Treasure Map unit, in the bottom right spot, so he is swapped to captain in the final stage. You also need to have a color affinity boosting support that activates automatically in the final stage, so Rage Zoro does not give you a color affinity boost with his special, and that way you avoid interruption. Activate Fujitora first to remove the chain lock completely, then you want to activate Rage Zoro, who, because we have a color affinity boost because of support rare recruit Q Ace, won't give us one, we won't be interrupted, but he removes the damage reduction shield. Then we activate Buggy to make all of the block slots into matching. He also gives us chain boundaries, but we mainly care about matching slots. And finally, we are going to swap Bartolomeo to Cavendish for an orb boost on themselves, and then also activate Cavendish to get an attack boost for himself, Zoro, and Moria. Moria is not important, you can replace him with whoever you want, and then you attack with your driven units and easily defeat Law. Versus Kid, the super evolution of the Shanks crew deals with literally everything on the stage. We are going to use them as double captain. One will enter on the Q side, the other on the Psi side, so whatever color Kid decides to become, we can easily have color advantage over him. First though, either swap or don't swap Smoothie Oven and activate them to get an orb boost. Make certain you have them on the side that has color advantage over Kid. Here I swap to the Psi side. Then you want to swap the Shanks crew captain that will swap to the color that has color advantage over Kid. So here I swap the Q side to the Psi side. If he was strength, you would swap the Psi side to the Q side. You activate both of your captain specials, super easily deal with everything on the stage, and then you hit some perfects, attack, and clear the quest with end of turn damage. Versus Kuma, I am going to use a double V4 Blackbeard team, the Treasure Map Legend Blackbeard. It's important to have access to his superclass ability here for the full board of matching slots. I have Shiryu, so he gets access to it, and then in the final stage we super swap Carrot to Wanda for an attack boost on everyone, then we activate Wanda for an orb boost and to also give everyone else their specials back. After that you want to activate the special of Blackbeard for chain boundaries and also his superclass ability to make all of your slots into tandem slots, and your powerhouse units, meaning everyone except Carrot Wanda, will also have them matching. Then you want to activate Treasure Map All-In, who will reduce the damage reduction and also apply increased damage taken to Kuma. Then Treasure Map Rare Recruit Shiryu completely removes the remaining damage reduction and also he completely removes Attack Down. You can also activate Moria to increase damage even further, but it's definitely not necessary, so he is 100% replaceable by whatever helps you. Versus Kizaru, the main boss, I am going to use Bone Clay as captain with a friend captain Bonnie, the new V2 Bonnie, the treasure map legend. It is also very important to have maximum bind and despair sockets and also Halloween Ace as support attached to Luffy Kid to reduce 3 turns of bind in the final stage. In stage number 2 we are going to witness a barrier. We are not going to deal with it by removing it, but just by breaking through it with damage. We are going to activate the numbers free-to-play unit first. They can actually manipulate our slots and completely remove paralysis and despair. So Bone Clay here does not help fully with matching slots, but he really does help with damage because with his special he provides a base attack boost and with his super type a chain lock, which is of course valuable since it allows us to easily break through the barrier and defeat the miniboss. Quite a few people asked for a Bone Clay replacement though, so perhaps you can replace him with someone since you do get matching slots from the numbers unit that provides enough damage for you to beat the stage 2 miniboss. Bone Clay also has hunger reduction as a limit break ability though, so if you have him and Bonnie high enough you can completely remove it. With Bonnie high enough by herself you can also remove it, or you just need to consume RCV slots. After the preemptive, Ace activates, reduces bind, we activate Yamato, we get our specials back and remove paralysis alongside the remaining bind. Treasure Map Rare Recruit Uruz will remove the attack down, so you need an attack down remover if you want to replace him. He will also boost our damage though. Then the April Fool's trio, I definitely overestimated. You do not need to activate them at all because Yamato gives you threshold, so they essentially do not help you. They can give you an ore boost if you don't have Uruz, but you don't really need their special. You need them in the team because they give Bonnie access to her superclass and Halloween Ace can be attached to them to reduce bind, but you don't need their special, so don't limit yourself to 3 taps. Then activate the superclass ability of Bonnie for RCV slots without proccing the interruption, activate Bonnie's special for more damage, and then easily attack Kizaru if you need, consume RCV slots, and super easily clear the quest. And these are all of my teams except the Intrusion one. You can check that one in the preparation guide for the new treasure map versus Bege. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.